focusing more on the doubts and going down history and pulling out information and tell you all the criticism that exists today, at what time they were proven to be wrong. And this is the data. I'll give you data on both sides. There's so much data here, and this is this much data here. And that data has been proven wrong experimentally. And it's not proven experimentally. Remember, the method of science is you do not prove something experimentally and then, have euphoria, because that is not true until someone else tests it experimentally, independently, in a different part of the world, in a different laboratory, under different circumstances. He has to get the same conclusive results over and over again before science accepts that as a fact. We can do that in another lecture if you like. All I'm saying is we need to preserve our freedom. Government regulation is not good, I believe, but whatever regulation that we have, it has to be implemented. You cannot say we don't want government regulation, but in the name of that, we become completely unethical. This has been one of the biggest problems in the capitalistic model that we have adopted, whether it's the healthcare system or the legal system or the oil companies or the banks and the credit cards. They own your life. They own everything about you. They feed you information, they tell you what is and what is not, and you believe it. And they have been given so much power. Every law enacted by the Congress is to make sure that those people continue to thrive, and actually they can do everything illegal and we look the other way like it's not happening. In other words, regulation is already there, but it's not implemented. There is regulation. You think what happened, the recent collapse, there were no regulation? There was regulation. There was a fairly good regulation. There's enough regulation that someone implements that. Some of these things won't happen. But who is the implementer? It's the same people who are making money. That is what politics is all about. That's what it has become. It was not meant to become like that. That was not the intention of our capitalism. But the way it became is when a politician gets elected, it's all about you get me elected, and when I'm in power, I'll return you a favor. It's all about you do me good, I'll do you good. That's true everybody else. That's how politics. So politicians, the larger corporations, the banks, the credit cards, people, the wealthy, they work together. Although we want to protect the opportunity of every single one of us to also realize those dreams, but in the process of that dream, realizing that dream, we have to be conscientious of the rest of the world. It's not fair that 4 billion people on this planet, when it's 4 o'clock in the evening, they're thinking how they're going to get the food on the table before they go to sleep. It just doesn't make sense. And if you are wondering, is it in our best interest to actually help those other people? The answer to that is, it is actually. It will keep you it will allow you to continue to be wealthy, those of you who are wealthy. What happens is that when we go to extremes and make sure, let's keep the riffraff poor, but feed them enough that so they keep their mouths shut. If that's the ideology, it works. But what happens is human nature, we, the greedy, the wealthy, get greedier and greedier and take a little bit more bite from you, a little bit more bite. As a result, the middle class the poor got poorer, and then the middle class disappeared from the American society. Those who were middle class, now they are poor. Those who were upper middle class, now they are middle class. What's going to be the result? It's like a little calf. I learned from a farm. I was on a farm, and a kid is scaring this little calf like a little goat. And I said, don't do that, because if you keep on scaring the goat is really scared. But when the goat really gets really threatened, like it's a matter of life and death, I said, this goat is going to poke a hole in your stomach, so stop doing that. So that is what poor people will do to the rich if you don't mind our ways. I am a strong supporter of freedom. Everybody has the opportunity to become wealthy and flourish, but we are all members of this planet and we are part of nature. If we see ourselves different from nature, like nature is there and we are here, we are wrong because we are part of nature. And if we exploit nature, nature will come back and haunt us. Thank you for coming. You're more than welcome to bring some questions.